Alright, we're back, Holmes, and the last time, we are at this fun fair because Moriarty is out of his mind as usual, and now we can walk around here because we pacified a guard. Watson is, and checking out a warehouse, and it's all super complicated, but not really. Anyways, it is Moriarty. Cool. Okay, over there. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Looks like the smallest cage ever. What the crap? What have they done to the poor animals? Obviously not cared. But, yeah. There we go, some rope. Magic ball. Okay.
Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him.
Okay. Wait, where am I now? I'm disoriented. Where did they come from? Oh. I came from over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Go here. Fun at the Funfair! I guess it's like Sherlock Holmes fun at the Funfair.
Be careful of those boxes. They are balanced, one on top of the other. It would take very little to knock them over.
Okay.
They must have exhibited those poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous.
Ugh.
Bearded lady.
Why is that so fascinating? I don't understand. Or why is it so, I don't know, special and, like, impossible?
People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated.
Yes. Ew. There is a person in here.
This cage is still occupied. Not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man. He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw.
We should totally free him.
The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would leap on me immediately.
Yeah, we're probably gonna make him leap on the guard instead. Oh, Holmes, are you stopped by a simple rope?
I wonder what this machinery is used for. A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects. Thanks to this mechanism, the hook can slide along the rail to be positioned wherever needed. Thanks to this...
Okay, cool. They have a mermaid.
This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction. The mermaid, Poseidon's daughter. I suppose it was on this small stage that the monsters were presented to the public.
And they seriously were not, you know, like, there's blood everywhere and people are like, oh, it's so much fun. Let's take our children to watch people torture other creatures. Like, what? I mean, maybe this is, this fun fair could be, you know, over the top, or maybe this is just Moriarty. But, yeah. Note from the Funfair's director. My friends, as you all know, next week our adventure must come to an end. You also know that I'm no good at speeches, so I'll keep this brief. After all the years spent with you here, I can honestly say that I think of you as my family. I'm going to miss all of you. But before the fair closes, we've got one last week in business, and during this time I want you all to give the very best of yourselves that the public will never forget us. So before going back to work, here's the list of jobs for the week. Roger, clean out the aquarium. Alice, kitchen. Tom, pest control. Martha, responsible for the keys to the place. Keith, upkeep of the rail and the cages. H. Ferguson.
The bearded lady kept the key to this exhibition. Interesting.
And I'm pretty sure that Ferguson was the magician who was holed up in the mill.
Ah, here's something interesting. Hans's diary.
Monday 8. Moriarty's behind schedule. I've been waiting for 2 days now for the materials I need for my research to be delivered. He will have to get a move on if he wants me to take over the work he has started. My patience has its limits. I have filled in my time by reorganizing this place. An old fair sideshow exhibiting monsters. I don't know if Moriarty is aware of the irony of the situation. To calm my impatience, they brought me a subject at the end of the morning, a dirty old tramp in good health. He will do. I'm going to test the last evolution of Moriarty's poison on him. Night has fallen and the test is finished. We had to kill the subject. His continuous roaring annoyed the boss. I can understand now why he needs my genius to help him advance in his research. The subject was in such a state of murderous madness that he became completely uncontrollable. He didn't even seem to understand the simplest orders. It's a long way from the desired result. Tuesday 9. The material still hasn't arrived. On a brighter note, I received 2 new subjects. A man in his 50s, thin, hairy, and toothless, and another who was younger but equally repulsive. We should be thanked for cleaning off such parasites off the streets. Wednesday 10. I was woken in the middle of the night by screams and laughter, which seemed to be coming from the freak show. 2 of Moriarty's men, completely drunk, had locked the 2 subjects up in the same cage before giving them the bowl of poison. They were amusing themselves by betting on the combat's outcome. I hurried off to warn the boss. We can't waste material this way. I rather liked their expressions when they woke up a few hours later in the cages instead of the tramps. It must have been the worst hangover of their lives. Oh, all these... Ew. Thursday 11. I have finally received the material and the ingredients which will allow me to modify Moriarty's poison. The first experiment is going to be very simple. I'm just going to make a few drops of my famous will-annihilating poison and mix them with Moriarty's poison. We will see if that is sufficient to make them obey orders. It's a failure. The subjects didn't even have the time to kill each other. They died less than 30 seconds after being given the poison. The effects of the 2 poisons didn't add up as expected. On the other hand, I'll keep the dosage in mind. A poison that fries the brain so quickly cannot really be called a failure. Friday 12. I worked all night to develop the second dosage. This time I distilled the curare differently to obtain a less powerful derivative. I also modified Moriarty's poison, but he was not very open about its composition, so I had to improvise. Another failure. The subject did not die immediately, but he was as uncontrollable as the others. The only difference of note is that the wounds and the tissue damage did not get any worse after the poison was taken. That's of no interest. We're not here to treat them. Moriarty assisted in the experiment. He did not say anything and left in silence. He wasn't pleased. I think he's starting to get impatient. Saturday 13. Moriarty is becoming impatient. The idiot doesn't understand anything and he dares to question my talent. He was the one who came to find me to modify his poison. He'd been trying for weeks without success, and now he wants me to succeed in 2 days. We had an overheated discussion about it, but I finally got him to admit that a chemist has no choice but to bow to the rules of science. It's nature that sets men the rhythm and not the other way around. I tried another dosage. This third test was a semi-failure. This time the subject alternated the bouts of madness with a fall of blood pressure. He went from enraged to comatose in a few seconds. I think we are on the right track. Sunday 14. Moriarty doesn't want to wait any longer. This morning he openly threatened me. He has given me 2 days to obtain a conclusive result. He gave me to understand that past this deadline I will go from being the researcher to becoming the guinea pig. I am confident enough. I was able to worm the components of his poison out of him, and as I thought, the problem isn't my creation, it's with his. His idiot apprentice chemists who worked on it made so many mistakes in dosages that I'm amazed that it produces the effect that it does. I spent more than 10 hours going over the dosages of Moriarty's poison, and I finally obtained something sufficiently pure to be mixed with my personal composition. A new subject must be delivered as soon as possible. I can't wait to see the results. I succeeded! The problem wasn't with my poison, but with theirs. It was much too strong. I modified it, and the subject proved to be obedient without losing any of its fury. True, he did eat his own hand, but this time it was because we told him to. It's the first time I have seen Moriarty smile. We have attained the objective. At any time, Moriarty can poison a large section of London's population. The choice of the Whitechapel area is a natural one. It is there that the greatest number of the starving can be found. So at the given moment, these thousands of ragged soldiers can invade the city and spread chaos such as the British Empire has never known. Nothing will stop their fury. The devastation will last for the time that the boss needs to seize power and place that pathetic clown Woodville on the throne. And the killing frenzy will stop of his own accord. I programmed the poison to last for 48 hours. After that, the subjects will join their victims in the paradise of the flea-ridden. Monday 15. I am now going to be able to mass-produce this wonderful poison. Moriarty has set his men to cleaning up the warehouse below. It is the perfect place, and it even has an enormous reservoir on the roof. The boss came here in person to pay me part of the money I was promised for my work. I'll have the rest when his plan has succeeded. I will soon be incredibly rich. Or you will be...
What a dreadful diary. That Hans is the only real monster ever to have frequented this attraction.
Or you will soon be dead, because I'm pretty sure Moriarty might possibly... Well, he might possibly get rid of him. But yes, Hans is the only that you could call a monster here. Absolutely.
Chemistry material.
Yes, indeed. You are very right, Holmes. No, what are you doing? Okay, that's the door. Oh yeah, the bearded lady. $1,000 reward if not a real woman.
There is something interesting here. Here's what I've been looking for.
Okay, we have a key. Key to what?
This large...
Key to what? Oh, hello.
This large...
I didn't know you could actually go up here. Okay, cool. Key to what exactly? Freaks. Seriously, no.
The mermaid.
Poseidon's daughter. Okay.
Thanks to this mechanism, the hook...
Okay. Can we go out and around? And get to that... I don't know where this key goes. Key to the freak show, okay. Oh, so we can like lock him inside here.
It is the key to the main entrance door.
Okay. No, what are you doing? Why are you like dancing, Holmes? What are you, what? This is a freak show. Can we get to here?
The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it.
Yes, but we're not going to do it right now, obviously, but yeah. Okay, that's good. How do we make him get over here then? Yeah, no, obviously.
Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm presuming he's still in here somewhere. Like, we have to do something more in here to activate the whole trap thing. Or make it, or whatever.
These boxes are
Precariously bound.
These boxes.
Oh yeah, what is this crank for? Part of a crank. Oh!
The crank is in place.
Oh!
The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch.
No, it makes sense.
I need something.
Okay. Now we're getting
There. The rope is in place. This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks. The trap is in place. Now I only need to get the guard to go inside the freak show. I could easily open the cage.
Oh.
I could easily open the cage by raising the door.
Okay, he says that again. Okay. Yes, so now we need to get him in here.
The guard must have been warned. I need to get out of here. The guard is inside. I must close the door quickly. Closed. I must find a way of neutralizing the guard inside.
Oh yes, we do have the trap. I would rather we just, made him sleep like the other guard, but sadly this is what we're doing.
I can't do that.
Okay,
well,
he actually...
I'll be leaving you. I'm sure you have a great many things to do.
Okay, he's surviving at the moment. I don't want to kill people. I'm sure they'll find him. There are guards outside here, yeah, probably. Okay. So, continuing through... Oh.
But what have we got here?
Ah, there you are, Holmes. Did you have any problems?
None, apart from a few small things. What have you found out about this warehouse?
Prince Woodville's soup is loaded and contaminated by hands.
And in the direction of Whitechapel. Watson, in a few hours, Moriarty will have at his disposal a formidable army, more powerful and more terrible than anything that has ever existed.
What?
The soup is destined for a poverty-stricken, starving population who have been conditioned for months against the ruling powers. Moriarty won't have any trouble in sending thousands of raving mad people to ravage the city, sowing death and destruction. No force would be able to resist them, not the police, not even the army. A perfect army, knowing neither fear nor pity. A tidal wave of humanity which will cover London and will fall away again, leaving a city of desolation behind it.
What horror! And the chaos will only make Moriarty's coup d'etat even easier. But how will he guard himself against this bloodthirsty crowd?
The chaos will only last for the time he needs.
You mean to say?
That these poor wretches will all die. 48 hours after ingesting the soup, according to our good Dr. Shielman. So the victims will be joined by their executioners. An immense mass murder. What Moriarty would call clearing up after work, no doubt. Good. Have you found a way of stopping Hans's process?
Yes, I think so. If we can weaken the reservoir's feet with the explosives, for example, it will collapse and take the building down with it.
Good work.
What are you looking at?
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Never.
So basically, they're a zombie army. That's basically what this is. They're making an army of zombies. I mean, what else would you call it? Sort of. Isn't that sort of zombies like lost emotion? They're not really responsive to anything, and they're just raving mad and attacking everything living, something like that. It definitely feels like it's basically a zombie army. Okay, so we probably want to go down. I don't know. No, actually, I don't know where we want to go.
These caravans must be inhabited. Look, there is smoke coming out of one of them.
Okay. I just want to explore everything. Don't want to miss anything. It feels good to have Watson with us again. To be two people, not just one. Aleko. Watson? Come on, dude. Don't be scared. Well, be scared in a healthy dose, please. Comrades! The exploiters are thirsty, they want blood, have no doubt about it. They never waste an opportunity to place their yokes upon the necks of the working classes. Against us are the revolutionaries' social laws, all the middle-class forces, police, army, magistracy, government. But with us, comrades, we have the invincible will of international revolutionaries. Wherever we might, let us strike the imperialist henchmen, let us return blow for blow. The revolution lives in terror, and by terror, let the people's justice be fulfilled.
An international anarchists' manifesto written in several languages. A metal plate, very solid.
I don't think anyone wins in any way by using terror to fight anything.
A wanted poster in Russian, with the portraits of the three brothers on it.
Yep. It's, no. You might have to be radical sometime, I don't know, but, like, kill issues, possible, and outright terrorism, no.
Closed.
No.
This ladder is only held back by a bolt.
Okay.
This ladder is only...
Nope. Okay, Alexei says here.
There is no one here, and nothing very interesting.
Are you sure? How do you know?
This ladder is only held back by a bolt.
Okay.
Look, Holmes, the three Russian brothers.
With a coal stove and dynamite.
What should we do next, Holmes?
And then the dynamite would be very useful for blowing up the tank.
Good idea. But in order that we can get it, we'll have to get them out of there without their knowing we are here. The best thing to do is to carry on exploring this place, Holmes.
It is the chimney pipe. It has been cut. Interesting.
Okay. Gonna want to do something with that.
I could smoke them out by blocking the pipe, but the air in the caravan would take several minutes before becoming unbreathable. The effect must be immediate and a total surprise.
Well, it says Alexander there. So I guess they're Aleko, Alexis, and Alexander? Alexander? Okay, yeah, we cannot just walk in there. What's over here then?
This stall is a washroom. I can see water basins inside. The door can be blocked from the outside. Interesting.
Very much so.
Gallons of vodka. Apparently, they are more interested in games than in cleanliness.
Yes, I sort of got the impression of that too. And that they're, like, paid in vodka? Like, really? Because it seems like it. From what I can tell. There's Watson again. Oh my god, how much is there to explore? Okay, let's go look at the carousel and maybe. Okay, none of you horses move. Don't freak me out.
Look, Holmes, there appears to be some sort of control panel.
With an antenna, whatever its purpose might be.
Yep. some coal. Okay. Right. How do we get off this again? Oh, yeah, here. What is this?
I can hear noises. We aren't alone. We had best be careful.
Holmes, our priority now is to blow up the tank in the factory to stop the distribution of the soup.
Of course, Watson.
Yes, so maybe Moriarty's in there or something? Okay. Watson has decided to stay on the carousel. Okay, I'll run over here. There's nothing here. Okay, cool. Oh! You somehow teleported here. Awesome. Whoa.
A telephone line. It goes to the haunted house.
Oh, that's the haunted house, is it? Okay. Oh, that's where Holmes was at the beginning. Whee! Okay. So what is over here? Nothing.
It seems that this window is more vulnerable than the main door.
I think it is too high. It's protected by bars with a closed window behind it.
We know where we can find some ladders. Just, you know, not right now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's run this way. And look at all the thingies. What is that sound? Okay. Theater. Oh! Okay, I did not think we would be able to go in here. Never mind.
This place must have been magnificent.
Shh. Watson, look. On the stage. Prince Woodville.
Okay. What is the dude doing? Did he see us now? Yeah, he stopped. No,
And
maybe.
it is with an immense pride that I take possession of the attributes of the crown, and swear in front of you to serve my people with... Gentlemen, who are you? I don't believe I know you.
We...
Not as yet, Your Royal Highness, but I am overjoyed that you are familiar with the crowning ceremony.
Of course. A good king should know it.
That makes my duty so very much easier. Let me introduce myself. My name is Howard Sawbury, and I am in charge of the aforementioned protocol and the master of ceremonial events at Buckingham Palace.
Yes, and I'm Sir John Cannard, in charge of the peacocks in the royal gardens.
Congratulations, Sir John. Excellent imagination.
I'm pleased to meet you, gentlemen, but what brings you here?
Do you mean to say that no one has informed you? Have you not been in the city? It is Queen Victoria, of course. She has been dethroned.
Really? So soon? According to my special advisor, Professor Moriarty, that should not take place until a few days from now.
The people have decided otherwise, sir, and now they're calling for their new sovereign, the benevolent, most understanding Prince Woodville.
Ah, gentlemen, you bring me great news. My good people have carried out their duty. I can finally take my rightful place, and happily before the bombs detonated.
Okay.
Actually, sir, we're here to warn you that you are in grave danger.
What do you mean?
Among your close advisors, I regret there are traitors who are already plotting against you.
We have reliable information that these terrorists are part of an international anarchist network, and...
Ah, gentlemen, I know who you are talking about. I'm sure you mean the strange gentleman employed by Professor Moriarty. Asians or,
Russians, sir.
Whatever. These men must be stopped before their bombs explode.
They're bombs?
Yes, Sir John. Bombs placed all over London. I was not at all fond of the idea, but Professor Moriarty was quite adamant.
Do you know where these bombs are precisely?
Of course not. But I do know that those anarchists created their exploding devices here.
You must tell us everything that you know about the bombs, sir.
Why should I? You're not a pyrotechnist, are you? I must speak urgently with Professor Moriarty.
Sir, these men, the Russian anarchists, I heard them plotting against you. They want to blow up the theater, and you with it.
That is madness. Why would they do that?
Tell us everything that you know about the bombs, for we must defuse the one that is hidden here.
I have not moved from here since I arrived, and no one apart from you has entered the theater. You are lying, or you are their accomplices.
Okay.
We most certainly are not.
That is enough. Leave me.
Sir, we're afraid that the beginning of your reign will be scarred by tragedy.
Whatever do you mean?
I think, however, that it is vital we arrest these terrorists. Tell me where their workshop is, I beg of you, in the name of the British Empire.
In a wooden stall between two tents, next to the Russian caravans.
Very well, we're going to search.
Wait, I demand an explanation. If everyone is plotting against me, how do I know that you are not also party to the plot?
But we...
Bring me Professor Moriarty, Mr. Sawbury, without delay. Sir John will remain here with me.
I should be able to remove the prince without endangering Watson's life. I should be able to remove the prince.
Okay. Okay, there. Okay.
I understand.
Oops, Watson, sorry,
You
dude.
must understand that this places me in a somewhat disagreeable situation.
I like how Watson is just talking crap now.
Are unfathomable, I know. But I came here to render you a service.
Come now, let us be serious for one moment.
Oh, I like how they're having a serious discussion over there.
You underestimate not only me, sir, but also my birds. I believe that
And also my birds.
peacocks would be the ultimate in
These
royal
tangled
shade
ropes
during your
are holding back the curtains.
Really think so?
Oh, okay. I feel like we should just save Watson's life and then, you know, we'll take a break. But I feel like we should save Watson's life first. Aha.
He's not moving. He appears to have passed out.
But he could come around at any moment and sound the alarm.
Yes, before leaving the theater, we must make certain that that does not happen.
Not so long ago, those words coming from you would have frozen my blood.
Rest assured, my friend, that Sherlock Holmes no longer exists. Get rid of him now.
Okay.
There is a label underneath this lever. Magician's Trap Door, middle of the stage. Exactly where the prince is standing.
Hey, presto, it's magic. No more paranoid prince.
Well done, Holmes. Look, Holmes. Prince Woodville lost his ring during the fight.
Okay. Let's go grab it, I guess. And then we will take a break.
What were these dummies at the front of the stage used for?
The prince put them there to represent his public. There is an enormous diamond in the middle of this ring. I will give it to the police later.
Right now we need it to cut through glass, maybe? I don't know.
This magician has a leather belt, very solid. There is a small bag attached to it.
Cool. Oh, there's nothing more here. No, no, no. Magician's powder. Okay. Never mind. Good. Okay, we're way over time. Sort of, so yay at the Funfair and stuff. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue with all of these adventures in the next episode, so you know, stay tuned for that, and I'll see ya.